Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. I'm here with Jeff Treuhaft, the CEO of Zetta. So we're talking cloud storage, and at 5th Cloud Expo, there's a lot of storage going on, Jeff. You've had something to do with that. You're riding a wave, man.
Yes, we've had a great run so far, and it's really great to be here in New York. A lot of customer interest here, especially from the IT buyer, somebody inside a business who's really struggling under the weight of the storage that they manage today.
Now, let's just give the overview. What if this particular SYS-CON interview is the first time somebody's wrapping their head and arms around cloud storage? This is the fastest growing sector of anything anywhere in the world, isn't it?
I think it is, and there's really two flavors. There's the flavor that a software developer would use, something that they would code to and use inside their application for, say, Facebook or an iPhone application or something like that. And then there's the storage that an IT person needs, something that their business relies on for their workgroup share or for their network attached storage that they have today.
And then obvious question, of those two then, different rates of growth? We know the latter one is exponential. How about that developer side? I've not thought of that as sectioned off to. Is that more like arithmetic?
No, it's not arithmetic, but it's really, it's driven by these applications that are being built today for social media applications and Web 2.0. In our case, we spend a lot of time with the IT buyers, with those enterprises that are struggling under the weight of the storage that they have today, and they need some help, they need some relief, they need some better data protection to make sure that they don't lose any data, and they can manage the growth that they're seeing today.
That's very nice. But struggling under the weight, it's not just struggling under the cost. It's struggling under the burden.
Absolutely. Many people negotiate for that last few cents per terabyte from their vendors, but the total management cost, the amount of power and space and cooling and time it takes to store and protect data properly, really is the unseen cost that people have to deal with.
So let's just say then, Zetta have been with us, thank goodness, for all these different cloud expos, and therefore the market, I'm hoping, is maturing. Is that something you're seeing? Like you know, this show is huge. The last show I thought was huge, but no, now we're like 5x.
Yeah, so every time we see a larger crowd, a more interested crowd, a more motivated crowd looking really at how to deploy these solutions today, and we've certainly seen an explosion of demand for our services, and I think in part because we have the conversations at conferences like SYS-CON.
Right. And what about, sheer just numbers? I mean, are you hiring people to cope with this? Or maybe the cloud comes to your rescue and you don't have to hire, you just make more money?
Absolutely. We're hiring and we're adding customers at a very fast rate. Actually, today we're here in New York announcing our East Coast facility. So we're actually bi-coastal now, and we're expanding very rapidly our physical infrastructure along with our employee base and the amount of customers that we're adding.
Wow. Go Zetta, I say. But we feel we've helped you along.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What would be a difference between, like, on the days of this show? Now we have this long load of hours we're going to bring you, we hope, hundreds and thousands of people. Are you expecting there to be a difference right now from, say, our previous show?
Yeah, I think as I said, the conversations are getting a lot more motivated, a lot more active, not just to learn about cloud storage or how the enterprise can move storage into the cloud, but we're actually seeing the customers be motivated to do something, to actually do a pilot, to deploy storage in the cloud, searching for the way to answer the problems around security and data integrity, and really the performance of how they move their data between their site and the cloud.
Okay, so I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but it sounds like, our previous conferences, maybe why and what, and now this, we're really on to how.
Absolutely, and when. I mean, right now, can I get this tomorrow? I need to protect my data, so can I get this now?
I want to get this now, and so do the people watching. So they've got to go to Zetta.com?
Zetta.net.
Oh, you're right. Zetta.net. I misspoke because there's a long story there. Zetta.net. You have to catch up with these guys if you're storing any data, and I don't know who you're storing it with, but you're clearly storing it with the wrong people. Jeff Treuhaft, always a pleasure to speak with you, sir. See you in November.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for watching out there on the World Wide Web.